I am Dr. Kasu Prasad Reddy. I am the medical director, the promoter director of Maxivision Eye Care Group Hospitals. I am the person who brought in 1996 for the first time the LASIK that we treat to remove glasses permanently to India after having lived in England for almost 20 years, that is from 1978 to 98. So when I came back in 98, not only I contributed in bringing laser technology to our own country, but also by the grace of God, in the year 2010, I was the first person in the world to do some research work for a company in Germany in laser cataract surgery, which has become a milestone in the history of ophthalmology. So having had a lot of experience, almost for 20 years in a country like United Kingdom, and then having come back and seeing our own eye care industry in India, in our own country, it really fascinates me how advanced technology in India also. I don't think we are anywhere behind where advanced technology in eye care industry is concerned. If you compare our urban cities to the Western world. But then India is only a small part of it is urban, the rest of it is rural, and if you compare en masse the whole country to other countries, I think we are little behind in providing this wonderful latest technology in eye care to everyone, like as a carpet rule, but I don't think we have achieved those standards yet. But a lot of contribution is being made from the government of India, and also a lot of contribution from the private sector, and everybody is pitching in, and I'm hoping that a day is soon coming that when we will be able to take technology down to not only taluk headquarters but also to the villages. I must stress the point that when it comes to the advanced technology, there's nothing we don't have in our country. And when it comes to the doctors are extremely well trained as far as eye care industry is concerned, because I'm an eye surgeon, and I can confidently say that the training that goes in the private sector and also in the government medical schools in India is there. It's good, and after coming from medical school, we get far more training in the form of fellowships in umpteen private institutes. But then once again, when we compare whether all this advanced training of technicians, doctors, nurses, are we reaching our rural areas? The answer is no. But are we hopeful? The answer is definitely yes. I think we will, but for now it is expanding. There are more and more technicians coming up. They're being trained very well, but we're not reaching the rural areas. Like I said before, the government of India has contributed and they have umpteen incentives to get there, but we are yet to take over those incentives and get to our villages and serve our own people in our villages, because there's a huge skill gap between rural India and the urban India. And hope drives us all, but I'm sure such great eye institutes like our own L.V. Prasad Eye Institute in Hyderabad, Shankar Netralaya, Arvind Eye Hospitals in the state of Tamil Nadu. This is in south, and when you go to the north, there are umpteen other institutes there, and children, the doctors who are coming out of these schools are being requested. But ultimately, I think we can't force anyone in a democratic country like India I think the whole thing has to come from the bottom of our heart, and we have to contribute our own time, and I'm sure we will reach that particular part and serve our country in a better manner than we're doing. I myself, having served for 20 years in England, the reason I came back in 1996 is with one slogan, that is to serve my own country. That's what I used to tell my British friends, that I have served you guys long enough, now I should go back, because none of my friends wanted me to leave England. So similarly, I'm hoping this what would I say? I mean, the last leg of my life, I'm hoping that I myself would be able to outreach to my own villages and do some service in eye care. The role of technology in eye care industry, my whole life, I am what would I say? I'm paranoid about technology. I love technology, and then it is that passion and love for technology is what drives me. Out of that, of course, money comes, and everybody gets employed, and we take care of the technology that we brought in with that money, no doubt about it. But technology, why some of us are driven into technology, is because when I was in England, I was practicing a particular technique that involves a knife. Now today, the same thing is done with a computer controlled laser. So you can see that it has become extraordinarily precision based surgery. Now, with that kind of advancement, we also saw that it is so precise and safe, the output, that is the end result of the procedure, and the results are so fascinating. Ultimately, the patients are extremely happy. When it comes, one of the most important things I noticed after my coming back to India is that there are certain restrictions regarding advertisement policies in medical practice. Yes, it is unethical to advertise, but I don't think it is unethical to inform the public about certain conditions which can be prevented. For instance, like glaucoma, like diabetic retinopathy. These are the two conditions what I personally call silent killers of eyesight. The media is contributing in a very big way, the paper media, the TV media, but still it is not reaching a certain sector of our, middle class and lower middle class families, and rural areas, especially in our villages. Whatever is the reason, I still get, a bread earner like about a 40-year-old with a mother and a wife walking him into my clinic, already blind, and I know I cannot retrieve that vision, because these are the two conditions which affect the nerve part of the eye, and whatever vision is lost. So that's why awareness is extremely important, and I don't think we doctors can play a role here. It is the media which should do this. I think make people more aware. And I remember, a long time ago when there was regarding breast cancer, Ronald Reagan's wife took it up, and every paper media, every page, one page in every magazine was contributed to educate the public. I'm sure we could do something like that and educate various different preventable conditions in the field of medicine. Maxivision Eye Hospital is something I called it Maxivision in the form, a short name for to give away maximum vision, and also to be a neutral place irrespective of your color, caste, creed, religion, region, whatever you are. It is not named after a certain people, it's simply vision that we give away. So 1996, when I came back with certain principles, I started this and mainly focused on advanced technology. My goal is to bring whatever is available, whether in India or outside in India, make it, reachable to everyone. That is Maxivision, and that's how, with that principle, I started it, and I've been very successful because umpteen technologies I brought back to our own country, and no doubt that a lot of people are benefited from it, because what I do is not only that I share it with all my colleagues, and like every city has some of the most eminent ophthalmologists you can think of. Sometimes they contribute also in a very big way to bring technology back home to our own country. Our vision for the future of Maxivision is to see that partly I think our vision is fulfilled because it, not only in the name of Maxivision, there are umpteen private sector eye care hospitals have mushroomed up all over district headquarters, urban cities everywhere. But Maxivision itself would like, we would like to contribute even more, expand further, and take this technology more into towards the reach of the common man. That is our primary goal. But technology is changing so fast, we are finding it very difficult to cope with the change. But still I think we're doing a grand job, and there are umpteen times we got a pat on our shoulder.